Hold on, my shoes are squeaking. Let's take my shoes off. Still haven't took my shoes off since 9 this morning. Needs to be lower, doesn't it? I look a mess anyways. Hi Madals, hi Big People, hi whoever you are. First of all, I have a scab that's gone like black. And yeah, new one for me. Hopefully it means nothing, but yeah. Okay, that's not what I want to talk about. And probably won't even post this because I'm emotional. And I guess I'm just feeling a bit hopeless and down. Because like, I just feel like I tried calling a friend, they didn't pick up. It's not their fault. They're busy, I get it. I'm too socially anxious to try and bother anyone else. Made 3 phone calls and no one's picked up from them. 2 were what I was trying to accomplish for today. Just trying to get an opportunity, that's all I'm going to say. Don't want to disclose it, but just trying to call up and inquire about something, and neither of the places answered. And then my friend didn't even answer. And it's not their fault, but like, I was so anxious, and I get so anxious, and like, it took a lot for me to make those phone calls, and then when people didn't pick up, it really sucked. Because I hyped myself up, I said, right, you can do this, and the other phone calls went so well, so I guess I just got my hopes up that these phone calls would go well too, but nobody answered. And I'd hyped myself up for nothing, and it was just like the disappointment. It's just, things are hard. Life's hard. Everybody knows this. Every human being on the planet, the camera battery's flashing at me, of course it is. Every human being on the planet knows that life is hard. But, yeah. Ooh, look at me being vulnerable and emotional. Great. I don't know. I guess it's just like, I'm not where I thought I would be in life, and it's really hard to accept, and like, oh god. Crying on camera. Nice. New low. But, oh wow, I look tired when I take my glasses off, Jesus. Oh, my eye just squelched, lovely. I'm not where I thought I would be. And it really sucks because I'm 20 in February. And yeah, to a lot of people, 20 is not a big deal. 20 is still young. I'm not stupid. But it's not like I'm 16, 17, even 18 anymore. I'm 19 years old, and there's a lot of pressure put on people to be successful and do well and be ambitious and strive for their dreams, but it's kind of hard to do that when you feel so down about yourself and you just don't know what your value is, and you just want to make yourself and everyone else proud, but you can't even feel that because everything you do, you just feel like, what's the point? What is the point? Everything's temporary. Wow, this is very existential, I don't think. This is good for the internet. But at least I'm talking. Even if this doesn't get posted, at least I'm just venting. Maybe feel like I'm talking to someone. You know, it's funny, this YouTube channel, I've been doing it since I was 11 years old. And, you could see so little about my life when you think about it. You've seen me grow up, but you haven't seen what's made me grow up, and life and my full authentic feelings, because let's be real, nobody in life sees that. For anybody, being truly authentic isn't truly possible, because to be truly authentic means to be completely vulnerable, and anyone with common sense will know not to leave every weakness exposed, because the world's a nasty place. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just struggling. I had so many dreams when I left school. Now I just have broken hope. Oh. I don't even feel 19, but I do. It's weird. I know I'm 19 years old, but I don't feel like the expectation, if you know what I mean. I don't feel like I'm 2 years into adulthood. I really don't. 18 years old as an adult? What? You're still so young. Still growing and learning, and you continue to for the rest of your life. I did a subject at college about development in humans, and what you learn is everybody just grows and continues to grow, even at 70 years old. Our perspectives shape us every single day. It's just really hard. Like, I wanted to learn to drive, and I've been so unmotivated with that now, and I was so excited. And then reality hit me that it's going to be hard. And yes, I get it, life isn't easy. Nothing's truly easy. But it doesn't excuse the fact it's hard. But I will get there. I just have fragile motivation. If it isn't apparent by the fact I can't even keep a YouTube channel afloat, let alone 2 of them. And my CP channel is just becoming update because I don't feel like I have anything valuable to talk about. Because I don't put the effort in to make it excel, because I'm also scared of success, because say it works out, it could all come crashing down eventually. Everything comes crashing down eventually. This is just a low moment. Normally, if I was gonna film during a low moment, I'd put on a happy facade and fake it till you make it, but sometimes life isn't that simple. And I don't want to fake it till I make it, but that's the only option we have in this world, because nobody will truly accept that. To be honest, I don't even remember or care what tangent I was just on. I don't think it even made sense. I was just rambling emotionally. Today is Monday, the 28th of June, 2021. It's still the same day. I haven't worn this t-shirt in ages. I got it when I was 17 years old. Time passes so fast. It feels like yesterday and 5 million years ago. Do you know, it's hard because... Oh, by the way, my camera's on charge, that's why I'm fully further back, because it's plugged into a wall. Wait, I haven't got my lighting up, just remembered that. I normally shine my phone torch for better lighting. Ah, yes. Anyways, where was I going? Oh yeah, that's my Pikachu giraffe, if anyone's wondering what that is in the background. I'm just feeling a bit down. Just a bit like, what do I do now? Getting older is scary. There's so much expectation and so much, that it has been from a young age. School puts so much pressure on us to know exactly what we're doing from 14 years old. What are you doing with your life? GCSEs, college, qualifications. And it's like career, just slam down your throat from 14 years onwards. And it's like, you have to be successful. And I had, in college, I'm obviously not going to name any names and stuff, but I had a person tell me that I would get not very far without my maths, which, yeah, maths is everywhere, but I really struggle with maths. But the thing that really upset and annoyed me, to be quite honest, is the fact that she told me that I get nowhere with maths, and then, like, a week later I overheard a conversation of them being like to another student, oh, you don't even need maths that much, English is the most important thing. And it's like, how dare you tell one person one thing, pressure them, essentially, into doing their maths by saying they're going to fail and they're going to be a failure at life and they're not going to get anywhere further in their career, and then turn around and use that same pressure, but for a different subject. Like, you're not even being authentic about, like, how life is. There's some jobs where you don't even need to think about maths. Math doesn't exist, and English isn't everything, yeah, to be honest. But there's some jobs where you won't really need it, where, like, calculators and autocorrects and scribes, it's just, I don't like it when people pressure others using fear as a tactic. Making someone fearful is not really a good motivational driver, because yeah, you might get them doing something, but you're going to burn the passion out of them at the same time. I've had, throughout my years, people pressure me with fear, and it's not fair, because in the end, yeah, you're doing stuff, but your passion dies. The fire inside you extinguishes. It's left as little embers, because yes, while I was working hard and look at this success and look at what I've achieved, yeah, that's great, but now there's nothing left in me to continue. And yeah, you could throw some more fear at me, but am I really doing it because I want to now, or am I doing it because I feel pressured? And is that really valuable work if the work you produce is through fear and not through a love of the subject? Through a need to want to impress others and not regard how you feel yourself? Is that really the work that you want to put out in the world? I have an itchy eye. Is that really the work that you want your name to? Is some fear-driven success in the eyes of others, but on the inside you just feel like dead? Is that really what you want? No. So why are we still in 2021 pressuring people and being manipulative and making them feel bad about themselves to get an outcome that you want but does not benefit them personally? Yeah, it might look good on my CV, but when I get to that job and I have no self-confidence and I don't know how to feel about myself, and yeah, I'm putting on a mask, but it's not coming from the inside, so my heart isn't going into the work and I'm miserable. Is that really worth a text? A line of text on a CV that some employer is going to skim over and then say you're hired, and then that's it? Because at the end of the day, a lot of it, yeah, qualifications are important. I'm not going to sit here and say you shouldn't care about your qualifications. Of course you should. But it's also about connections. Like, you could have someone that's worked day in and day out, hours and hours and hours, and the employer will still pick someone that their son knew and that they know from experience is good at the job. Yeah, your CV might look perfect, but without the experience to go with it, you're going to struggle. There's uni students that have full-on degrees that can't get jobs because they spent so much time studying. And yeah, it's important, of course. But they spent so much time studying that they weren't actually experiencing and seeing if they actually want to do that job. They could have this entire degree, never stepped foot in that workplace, then get to that workplace and absolutely hate it and want to change their career. You could have people that think this is what they want, but then years down the line realise it was just a bunch of manipulation from others and just people telling them what they should do, and then they realise, hold on a minute, I didn't actually want to do this, I was just trying to fill a box. I don't know, there's too much pressure in society. There's way too much pressure in society. I know that's not going to change overnight, even in 10, 20, 50 years. It's the way the world works, but it doesn't make it any less sucky. This is way too personal to put online. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm a human being. It just makes no sense go with my other videos as you think about it. Yeah, I joke about stuff like my, where's my self-esteem? But on the inside I'm like, genuinely, where is my self-esteem? I want to learn to drive. On the inside, yeah, I want to learn to drive, but it's for practical reasons. And I was really excited. That excitement you saw was genuine. I was genuinely excited, and then my motivation died. And now I'm like driving. Yeah, I have to read a book on driving and try and memorize it all and try and figure it all out and get super stressed. Yay. I don't know. I just want to know. And I know that's not how life works. You have to work hard for the things you want. Trust me, I know you have to work hard for the things you want. But it's kind of hard to work hard when you've already used up what you have and now you're burnt out. I don't know. Do I feel better, or do I just not want to talk about this anymore? Regardless, if this does get posted, which I don't know, I'd have to be feeling... I'll see. It might help others to see this rant and know that, hey, it's okay not to be okay, but that's really cliche. But it's true, to be fair. You're a human being, and you're allowed to have your opinions and feelings and perspectives. And I do agree that no one should be peer pressured into anything. And I do agree that life is too much pressure. And I do agree that you should do what you want for you. I know that's really hard in this world. And yes, you're going to have to do stuff for others as well. But you shouldn't be doing it whilst sabotaging yourself. Yes, help others, of course. Of course, help others. But don't sell yourself in the process. Don't sell your soul in the process. Be proud of your accomplishments, but don't make them your whole identity. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If this does go up, this feels really weird doing my normal outro after having just an emotional vent. I don't even think I'm done venting, if I'm honest. But, you know. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want to become a Madal. And, until next time. It's so weird saying this. I'm not going to say have a lovely day. Do you know why? I want you to have a lovely day. I do. I really do. But life is difficult. So instead I'm going to say, yes, I hope you have a lovely day. I really do. But it's okay if you don't. It's okay to have your bad days. And I know it's hard. And I know I've just spent however long ranting about how life is hard and oh my god, what am I going to do? I'm hopeless. But you can get through this. And yes, I get annoyed when people say that too. Because when you're in those feelings, you're like, really? That is not help. Yes, I get it. But what I mean by that is that don't be too hard on yourself. Things are difficult. You're allowed to feel those feelings. You're allowed to have those opinions and perspectives, and you're allowed to work and develop yourself and grow into the person you want to be. And yes, it will be hard along the way. And yes, today might suck, but I hope that you have some positives in it, even if it's a small thing. And I hope that it is a good day, but if it's not, that's okay, because you will have your good days. Yeah, life can suck, but life can also be amazing. And yeah, we tend to all focus on the negatives, but the good days are worth it. They are. You only get one shot at this. You only get one life. I know that's really cliche, but it's true. You only exist as you now. Yeah, there might be reincarnation and all that stuff, but you exist as you now. This is the only time you'll get to be this identity. Why not own it? And yes, things are hard and this chapter's hard, but who knows? If you end the book now, you might never get to the most beautiful part of the story. Wow, that's really cliche, but it's true. Thank you guys for watching. And, emotional. Like I said, I do hope you have a lovely day. And if it's not, that's okay. Hopefully you'll get there. Hopefully I will have some positives in this day now. And if I don't, that's okay. Tomorrow's a brand new, fresh start. This next hour is a brand new start. Let's stop the mentality that we have to keep waiting for what we want. Yeah, some things are a wait, but doesn't mean we can't work on other things during that process. You might have to wait for one portion of your happiness, but why should you be miserable while you're waiting for the rest of it? You need to focus on what you can have now, and yes, you'll get there in the future, and it'll be so worth it and beautiful and everything you wanted, hopefully. And it might not be. Disappointment is everywhere in life. You could dream of a moment and it'd be crushed in an instant, and you could think something's going to be meh and it'd be the most beautiful thing of your life. I think the thing with having plans is learning that they change. And yes, that can suck or be the most amazing thing ever. But that's how life is. And yes, you don't have to always accept something. Yes, you might take a minute to process something. Yes, you might find that, let's say you process that something didn't go the way you wanted it to, or you process that something went great when you thought it wouldn't. It's still okay to mourn the initial plan, just as long as you're trying to make the best of what you have. But it's still okay to be like, oh, that sucks, or I didn't think it would go that way and I'm really shocked, because even unexpected happiness can be too much. It can be like, this is supposed to go, whoa, this is actually really good, oh my god, I'm all overwhelmed emotionally. Yes, but at the end of the day, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say this in points that make sense for other human beings. It makes sense in my brain. I'm trying to translate it to yours. What I'm trying to say is, this is still supposedly the outro, but the video just keeps continuing. I hope you have a lovely day, and if you don't, that's okay. It's not okay that your day didn't go well. We need to normalise that. It's not okay that that happened. But I hope that things turn around for you eventually. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to become a Madal to join our quest for madness, because life is pretty crazy and pretty wild and a roller coaster of emotions, but we're all in this together. We're all in this together. Yes, I just made a really serious video and then just made a jokey song. You know what? It's not it. I didn't make the song, it already exists. But you know what I mean. Because you know what? Yes, I just spent however, God knows how long this video is, moping? What's the word I'm looking for? Wallowing in my own self-pity. But life goes on. And you know what? We're all in this together. Yeah. Hey! That was genuine. I like the way I have to say this entire video. The snippet of happiness you just saw is real. I promise. But, yeah. Life is ups and downs. It's just what you make of those, and that's really cliche, but they're cliches for a reason. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wow, starting to watch myself back was hard. I felt myself getting emotional. Oh. Oh my god. If this does get posted, it would definitely be one of the most emotional videos on the channel ever. If that is probably gonna be the most emotional real video on my entire channel. I'm laughing, but it's because this is ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. Emotions are important. Your emotions are not ridiculous. It's just for other people, like, see, I had to clarify for you, it was fine, but for myself, I just find it harder to accept that. And I think that's the same for everyone. You could be, like, accepting of others, and then be, like, hard on yourself. Although, some people go the other way. They're like, oh, it's okay for me, but not for you. And then that's, like, really not good for people to do that to others. But, yeah. It's not okay to do to yourself either, to invalidate your own feelings, but it's also okay to feel that way. Because if you don't validate that, and you say invalidating feelings is wrong, then you're just circling on yourself, you know? Anyways. If this video does get posted, I hope that it helps at least one person feel okay. And if I do post this video, it will be to help others. And also maybe myself to open up a bit more and say that I'm okay. It's okay. But yeah. If this does help you, this video, if it does get posted, I'm glad. And if you have anything you want to say in the comments below, go ahead, I will read it. If it's mean, I might delete it. To be honest, to protect myself, but also others that read it and feel similar to me. I don't want you ruining someone's day because you couldn't find it in your heart to have some human compassion. So, yeah. We'll see. Anyways, this was just a little side note. Bye, guys. Glasses back on. What do you expect? This is my channel. We had to have something silly at the end.